You are tall, you have a good voice, and you're good looking. Why are you here? This is what this woman asked me while I was working at Target at the front door, doing some door presents, basically welcoming the guests and exiting them with kindness, telling them thank you for shopping at Target. Have a good day. Have a good night. I told her I have responsibilities. Obviously, she was a woman showing her perception of a man having a 9 to 5. She thought that I belong in the football field somewhere, or I'm supposed to be some actor, or I'm supposed to be some millionaire. And not everybody is fortunate enough to become some big actor or have a successful career in entertainment, sports, etc. Obviously, I wasn't born for money, so I didn't have that luxury. For the men out there that are working a job, a 9 to 5, and you're worried about women who don't approve of men working a 9 to 5, don't worry about it. You cannot decide what women want. You cannot decide what anyone wants. If you're a man that's a husband, a father, you have to do what you have to do. You have to make money. If you're a young man, no responsibilities, you still have to do what you have to do. Now, if you're a young man and you have dreams and goals, you definitely should probably have 1 or 2 jobs to fund your future, your business, your entrepreneurship journey, whatever it is that you want to do, because you don't have anybody to depend on you. You don't have dependents. You're independent. You don't have codependents, right? You're in a beautiful spot. But you have to ignore the women that's judging you based on having a job. Women are always going to look for the best person, the highest bidder. There's going to be men that possibly make more money than you. She's going to be more interested in that guy. How about this? You take that reality and you use that to drive you. You understand what I'm saying? People don't need to know your situation. When that woman asked me that at that particular time, I was still working 2 full-time jobs. I still had multiple side hustles. I probably made more money than her husband or her boyfriend or any man that she came in contact with. How many men in the specifically America are taking home $100,000 after taxes? Possibly not a lot. I was doing that at the time when she asked me, what are you doing here? See, her perception is her reality. She don't know what I have going on, and I don't have to tell her. People, when they do things like that, that's an opportunity for you to understand they're judging you based on where you work. It's always been like this. Don't feel less than, but understand people ask you what you do for a living to show how much respect, or to decide how much respect they should give you, to show their intentions on their respect towards you. People ask where you live to allocate if you can sustain the cost of living in certain areas. That's another sign of how much respect should I give you. If you live in a place where your houses are $1 million a piece and everybody on the block home is worth $1 million and you live there, their perception is you have money. You can be living paycheck to paycheck. You can have no savings. You can be broke. Essentially, all you have is you look rich, but you're not, right? And I know a lot of people who own these houses are fortunate enough to be wealthy. But the idea of you feeling like you're less than because you work a 9 to 5 or you have 2 9 to 5s. I know a lot of men out here doing what they have to do. You have to understand you're doing it based on what you need to do. It's your life. You're focused on what needs to be done and you have a plan, and that's okay. You're going to have a lot of women that are not going to approve of you being a regular guy, working a job. Trust me, I get it. It's not for them, it's for you. Focus on the money. Focus on the process. Don't focus on women. Women are going to do what they do. You cannot stop anybody from doing anything, man or woman. This is where you have to be sure of yourself. You have to be confident. You have to be true to who you are and what it is that you want out of life, because most of us are going to use 9 to 5 jobs as a stepping stone to get to where we want to be. You have billionaires today that work 9 to 5 jobs. I've said this already. Jeff Bezos' ass worked at McDonald's. You think he was worried about what women thought about him? Now he's one of the richest men in the world. Those women probably don't even remember him working at McDonald's, but they know him now, right? It's the same thing. The women that may look down on you, they're not going to remember looking down on you if you become successful. Because in that moment, they really don't care. It's their perception in that moment. What are you doing at Target? What are you doing at McDonald's? What are you doing at Burger King? What are you doing working for Amazon? What are you doing? It's just in the moment. What are you doing here? It might be a little bit of disrespect. It might be a little bit of belittlement. But at the end of the day, what are you doing? Work that job. And if you're going to quit, quit. People ask me, why don't you just do YouTube full time? I do YouTube full time. This is what I want to do with my channel. But I have multiple income streams. I don't have to get on YouTube and brag about how much I make. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm here to inspire and to make sure everybody keeps their mind right, because I know what you're going through out here. You understand what I'm saying? That job you don't like, you're possibly going to have to continue to work that job. Keep your mind right. Stay focused. You have a plan. Stick to the plan. Some of you work 2 jobs. I've been there. I know exactly what it feels like. And I'm going to tell you the same thing. Stick to the plan. Keep your mind right. Stay focused. Put your money up. Pay off your debt. Focus on skills that you need to have towards your business that you want to open. Focus on learning how to invest. Everybody's not going to do it. They're going to be haves and have-nots. I'm not talking to everybody. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to the one that's going to go through that pain and suffering to get on the other side, to endure the rewards that lies on the other side. I'm talking to you. This is what we're doing. People are going to have opinions. People are going to make gestures, whether they're kind or not. Ignore it. 80% of life is ignoring the distractions. That's a distraction. Somebody telling you what you need to be doing and they're not doing it themselves, that's a distraction. You just have to ignore it. Don't feel less than. Don't feel like a loser. And even if you call yourself a loser, your perception is your reality. Most winners started off as losers. You understand what I'm saying? Your greatest athlete, your greatest player, whatever sport you love, they didn't wake up and was good as they are today. They possibly lost at some point in their life. The richest man, the richest woman, the prettiest girl in the world, the prettiest woman in the world. I guarantee you, when she was younger, she possibly wasn't the prettiest woman at the time or the prettiest girl. It was little girls around her that was perceived to be prettier. And as everybody got older and things happened, life happened, now the prettiest woman in the world, she took that spot. The richest man in the world, McDonald's, oil deliveries, the richest investor in the world, a newspaper boy. You understand what I'm saying? Some of these successful people started off at the bottom. You're at the bottom, you can only go up. Don't worry about it. Work your 9 to 5. Take all the comments and use it as fuel for your fire. And your fire shall burn. They should see your shit across miles. They should be scared and they should be in awe and in fear at the same time. Because that's how great you're going to be. That's what we need. You have to do what you have to do. Put your ego and pride to the side. Use your job to become rich or to build a business that will make you rich. But at the end of the day, don't allow other people's comments and perception of their reality to become your perception of your reality. That's your perception. You make the decision. You do what you have to do. Work that job. Women don't matter, and it's not a disrespect to the ladies. But fellas, if you're going through the process of building yourself up, a woman shouldn't matter anyway. You're not chasing ads, you're chasing cash. You're chasing greatness. But make no mistake, once you get on the other side, a lot of women will find you attractive because you got things going on. That's just the nature of the beast. That's just how it is. A woman always wants security. Finances are a part of it. So in the beginning, they're going to judge you. But in the end, you judge you. You make the decision. That's all you can do. Stay focused.